Finally, freedom for them and their families. Exonerated, but only after serving 36 years for a murder they didn't commit.
I'm looking forward, man, to living the rest of my life, being humble as peaceful as I am, praising God, looking out for my family. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's out of this world.
We outside them walls, but in the inside, I hate to put it like this, we went through hell. It wasn't easy. You see us out here, we smiling, we happy that we free, but we got a lot to fix.
I really don't have the words to say. I just thank God, man. I really do. I just thank God.
What's it like being out right now?
It's surreal.
This is the first time I have been able to hug my son in about 20-some years. This is wonderful.
In 1984, when they were teenagers, Alfred Chestnut, Andrew Stewart and Ransom Watkins were sentenced to life for killing 14-year-old Jewett Duckett at Harlem Park School. But Alfred got the case reopened, uncovering evidence that was ignored and withheld. He worked with the University of Baltimore Innocence Project.
What is particularly striking about this case, however, it was the cascade of institutional failures, for lack of a better way of expressing it. I mean, there was problems with eyewitness identification, but this was not your typical mistaken eyewitness identification. This had to do with a, essentially police and apparently prosecutorial misconduct.
They were locked up despite the fact multiple witnesses identified another person as the killer. The three men spent 12 years together at Maryland Penitentiary. Ransom Watkins said of their time here, "We held on to each other, that's what got us through." They spent another 2 decades behind bars, but apart, losing family members while inside. They must now try to move on in a community where they were ostracized and imprisoned.
They really are 3 very remarkable men. I think you could just see from yesterday the way that they carried themselves, the way they speak, the kind of dignity that they exude, which I'm sure has been forged through, literally decades of enduring immense suffering and remaining hopeful.
They may well try to pursue compensation, but it's the immediate challenges they must wrestle with, adjusting to life on the outside. Cordelia Lynch, Sky News, Baltimore.